everybody, Jerry here from Android Central, and we've got the MyTouch 4G slide. I've got it in my hot little hands. Been waiting on this beauty. Let's go right into it. Since I got it open here, let's zoom in a little bit. There's the 4-row keyboard on this thing. I'm going to tell you right off the bat, it's not the greatest keyboard I've ever used, but it's definitely not the worst. I've only spent just a few minutes playing around with it. Chiclet style, 4 rows, has an @ sign for email, .com button, Genius button. I'm not sure if it's got any programmable buttons on it. I don't think they are. I think that's just punctuation. There's your home key, menu key, back button, you know, same that you have on the front. But it's very usable. I can see somebody with practice being an excellent typer with this one. So, you know, there's that. That's cool. That's the part that really has me interested in this one. Although it makes it thick. In today's, you know, in the era of thin, light smartphones, this one isn't it. It's probably thicker than the G2. You know, I'll make sure I write down the exact dimensions in the post, but it's kind of thick. And as you can see, most of that thickness is on the keyboard end, although I'm sure there's the fair share of electronics behind the screen. But, you know, you can't have both. It's QWERTY slider, so it's going to be a little bit thicker. Zoom in a little bit and have a look at this hardware. Up here on the top, there's your headphone jack, 3.5mm. There's your power button. Up on top where I like it. If you like it on the side, sorry, but it's up on top. Flipper around to the back. That shiny piece of stainless reminds us of the camera that's in here. It's 8 megapixel backlit sensor. It's supposed to be really whiz-bang camera. We're definitely going to put it through the paces. Dual LED flash. Like I said, it's 8 megapixels. You go down here, you can see there's the little speaker. You know, it's a little bitty speaker. I haven't tried it, but I'm not expecting too much out of it. There's your 2-stage camera button. Push it down halfway to focus, the whole way to take a picture. HTC says it's lag-free. We're definitely going to check that out. We don't want to call anybody. Let's back out of here. Matter of fact, let me just shut that off till we're finished. And you got your, you know, like I said, there's your camera button. Jump around down here to the bottom. All you've got is a lanyard holder, and there's the microphone, if you can see that. And over here on this side, you've got the USB port and the volume switch. And other than that, I mean, it's, you know, a bunch of just soft touch rubber, built very well. Let me pop the cover off and double check. I think you can remove the SD card without taking the battery out. That's something we all love here. There's your SD card slot. There's the SIM card, and there's the battery. Nothing special. You know, it's what it looks like underneath there. It is nice to be able to pop the card in and out without taking the battery. You know, they give you that option in the software, so might as well see it. Let's turn it on here. As you can see, it is Sense 3.0, but it's heavily customized version of Sense, like all the MyTouches have. I don't see any option anywhere in the settings to put widgets or shortcuts in the lock screen, but it does have, you know, the option to show messages on the lock screen. Also has the option to shut them off if you want a little bit of privacy. And as you can see, you slide the ring. It does have the carousel. It's really fluid and really fast, as it should be. It's, you know, got a beefy dual-core Snapdragon on a small screen. So it should be, you know, a very good performer. So far, you know, I've not spent much time with it, you know, 10-15 minutes. Pretty fun the way fast and zings around. You know, I'm liking it so far. I just want to, it's got Wi-Fi calling built in. You know, anybody with one of the other MyTouches or the G2, Vibrant, you're familiar with that. Should be nice, save a lot of juice for people you know, live somewhere without the best signal, or if you're like me down in the basement, it's not that fun with down here trying to talk on the phone with no phone signal. In the app drawer, you've got your fair share of stuff. A lot of it is fluff that you know, we wish wasn't there, but a lot of it's really useful. There's Wi-Fi calling, like we said. Zinio reader. That's a nice reader app. We'll be sure to check it out during the full review. Wi-Fi hotspot. I am probably 99% sure that you're going to have to get with T-Mobile to activate that, but I'll definitely try. There's quick video chat. Get back here. Quick video chat. Oh, let's look at that for a second. That was a nice accident. It's got the beautiful Sense 3.0 weather. Yeah, I could watch that all day, but we're not going to bother filming that. Quick video chat through the front-facing camera up here. That's built in, like the other T-Mobile offerings. It's built through your contacts. Telenav. I'm not even going to say Task Manager. You've got T-Mobile TV, T-Mobile Mall. We can't seem to get away from those. Polaris Office. Yeah, I see that too. We'll get back to it. My account. Kids Zone. I haven't looked at Kids Zone. Highlight, FriendStream, Double Twist Sync. Adobe Reader and Bejeweled 2, but Bejeweled is just a trial. I did check that, not the full version. So, it's not got the most bloat of anything in the world, and it's got a lot of very useful things in it, including this right here. I'm not signed in, so it's not going to let us do anything, but Netflix is pre-installed. Sweet. No waiting for it to show up for your phone in the market. Kind of like the way they did that. And speaking of things I like, jump here to the settings real quick, and this is just the standard settings you'd see in just about any Sense phone. Got your personalize, change themes and wallpapers and widgets. Go out of here, and then there's the rest of the stuff. Call settings, wireless, security. All HTC phones now have power management and newer versions of Sense. We'll have a good look at all that. Go to About Phone, Software. And I'm going to zoom in on that just so it can fill the screen here. Let's focus, focus, focus. Come on, there we go. Android 2.3.4. The latest version of Android on a phone straight out of the box. I love that. That makes me happy inside. So it just proves it can be done. So I'd like to start seeing it a little more often. Back up a little bit. Other than that, there is nowhere that I can see for HTCSense.com. I'm not saying it's not buried somewhere and I haven't come across it yet, but I'm not seeing it. You've got, 5 home screens? Let's count them here. That's 1. Oh, another nice mistake. No, go away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's 5 home screens. You pull the notification shade down. You can go into quick settings, like we've seen on other newer versions of Sense. Take that back up. And, it's they call it espresso. You see it's got, bubbles around the icons. What else? There's your power management widget is a little bit different. T-Mobile has customized the UI even more than HTC has. A lot of people didn't like that. So far, I'm not seeing it have any degradation to performance, but I've only been using it 10 minutes, so we'll have to see what the verdict's going to be, and we'll definitely take a good hard look at this one and let you know everything in a full review coming up shortly. You guys have a good one. I'm out of here, going to get this thing on the charger so I can play with it.